Hey everybody, welcome to the iProv vlog where we help business leaders grow their business. As always, I'm Jordan Smith, VP of Sales and Marketing with iProv, joined by Patrick Laughlin, COO of iProv. What's up, Pat?
What's up, Joe? How are you today?
I'm doing good. We are talking about something that we talk about as often as we can within our organization, but this specific video with a little bit of a spin on it, which is company culture. And how it affects your brand, and really how your company culture is your brand specifically.
Yeah, I may go on a rant here, Joe. Don't get me started, because
Yes.
this one's personal for me.
A rant warning graphic.
I can't tell you how many times in my career I've met with a business owner that said, I want to put a big focus on my brand. I want to grow my brand. I really want the public to think about me in this way, and then they spent no time at all on their company culture, and so their customer service was terrible. The experience of doing business with them was just completely garbage. And what they don't realize is what you want is really great promotion. You want people talking about your advertising when they see you on the street. You don't want a brand, because your brand is your company culture, period, end stop. No debate about it. The culture that you build is ultimately what becomes your brand. And you don't have to look very far to find examples of that. Places like Zappos, they built a company culture where customer service was the number one sort of thing. That was their core value. No matter what, the customer's always right. And we're going to do everything we can to service them. That's why people bought from Zappos. And we talk about this all the time. Your company culture starts with your core values, because your core values are the shared behaviors that you use to attract the right people and the right customers to your business. So if you have shit core values, guess what? You got a shit company culture too. Shit company culture, shit brand.
Well, and it's not even, you mentioned that specific instance where people have a terrible experience with the brand. But that's more often than not, that's not the biggest issue. It's just inconsistency. You've got people that love the organization and love the brand, and ones that, oh yeah, I never go back there because one time I did or one time I did work or gave them a project, this is what happened. And those core values, that's your brand is the promise that you make to the customer. Those core values are the ways in which you deliver that product or service. And not defining them, you could give everybody a terrible experience, or is just as bad as giving everybody an inconsistent experience.
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. I think it really boils down to a really simple formula. Is core values communicated consistently equals company culture, and your company culture equals your brand.
Say that again, Pat.
If you want a great brand, you need a good company culture, and the way that you get a great company culture is to communicate your core values consistently. That's it. It is really that simple.
And again, if you don't have those things established, there's no way that you're going to deliver that end result that you want all your customers to give. We've talked about core values in a past video. That link is below. We're going to, coming up very, very soon, do a deeper dive into our methodology and what we call Vista. And those core values are the very first thing that we look at. There's a reason why that's the starting point for everything.
Yeah, I mean, it is that important. It is the foundation of the business, and without them, you're likely to crumble pretty quickly.
So the very first question, if you're listening or watching this, and you say, "Well, why is my brand? Why do people view my brand as inconsistent, or why don't I have a really good kind of brand or reputation?" You can dig in a lot, but I would start with that core values question. Give that formula again, Pat, because I think that's powerful.
So core values communicated consistently equals your company culture, and your company culture equals your brand. Mm-hmm. So if you want to have a successful brand, you need a successful company culture. And the only way to get one is to communicate core values consistently.
I love that. Let us know in the comments what some of your core values are. Again, our best topics typically come from you guys. This was actually an idea that came from somebody who watched or listened to us and said, hey, I'd love to talk to you guys about that. So leave us a comment below. Let us know either what new topics you want us to talk about or dig into, or and how you are doing with communicating your company culture to your employees. Because if you haven't noticed, it's something that we believe in, because we're not the only ones who are preaching this message. There's a reason that company culture is so powerful. So if you think you've got a branding issue, start there. And I bet at least 9 times out of 10, it's either a culture problem or a communication issue.
Well, and just to sort of throw an extra sort of thing on top, a cherry on top, Jordan.
Yeah.
Most people conflate their logo with their brand, or their colors with their brand. And the two are very, very different. Once again, your brand is a promise. Your logo is just a flag, and it is completely meaningless without the promise that you make with your brand. And to conflate the two is, ridiculous, because they are not the same.
Yeah.
Sorry, rant over. I'm done. You can end it now. Sorry.
All right, everybody, like, comment, subscribe, especially if we earned it. We appreciate the time. We love to hear from you, the community. So share this with a friend. If you know a business owner and you see or heard something that you like, do us a favor and share this video. We're doing it for you guys. So until next time, thanks, Pat. Peace, peeps.